Lars Sullivan destroyed a job guy they called Victor Orchant, even though he oddly had the word Walker written across his ass on his tights. So I had to look this up because I wanted to know what's going on here. So I looked him up. And that is the name that he has used for many, many years on the indie scene. Almost 20 years this guy has been around for. And so they gave him a new name here for the show. But in looking this guy up, it's amazing the things that you either learn when you start, researching and going down that rabbit hole, or things that just jog your memory. I had heard this story. I didn't know the players involved, but I do remember hearing about the story a long time ago. I didn't know that it involved him. So many years ago, this is going back probably 12 or 13 years, like 2005, I think this was. At an indie show, this guy, who on the indie scene, his name is Vordell Walker, which is why his ass had Walker written on it. Vordell Walker was tagging with Dustin Rhodes, the same Dustin Rhodes who thinks your opinion ain't worth a thin dime. Just remember that. He can tweet and delete, but we don't forget. And he teamed up with Walker, and on the opposite side of the ring, it was Rick Steiner and another independent wrestler whose name escapes me. Well, Steiner had a reputation for being a bit of a bully to some people and taking liberties with people, which is not a hard leap to make when you think of those old Steiner Brothers squashes back in the day and how they just fucking brutalized some of those guys. Well, on this night, he had a bee in his bonnet, I guess, and right out of the gate, he was throwing some legit kicks at Vordell Walker. He busted his mouth open. He was kicking the shit out of this guy. Walker, though, instead of just taking it, he gave it right back to him. He threw a bunch of shoot kicks. He took him down. And Steiner was stunned because he probably figured, holy shit, this kid's fighting back. He didn't expect that. Walker stood up to him. He wasn't going to take any of his shit. And it turned into sort of a famous story. Then there was a backstage confrontation, but this guy would not stand down. So when you mention the name Vordell Walker or type it in, you get a lot of those stories about the incident with Rick Steiner, and this guy is probably not somebody that you want to be messing around with.